Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land, and welcome to DC Fans United. So today we're going to be talking about one of my most highly anticipated movies. I think actually my most highly anticipated now that Shazam's come and gone. I'm definitely looking forward to Wonder Woman 84. In fact, Wonder Woman, the first movie, is still my favorite DCEU movie. Honestly, it's watch it again if you haven't watched it in a long time, and if you've never watched it, watch it. It's just a well-made movie in every sense, in my opinion anyway. It's well acted, it's well cast, it's well directed, and that's who we're going to be talking about today is the director, Patty Jenkins. So she was talking about Wonder Woman 84, which is the new movie, and it's kind of interesting because we've known for quite a while actually that the movie's finished. It's filmed, it's wrapped up, it's all done. So the director was talking about just a tiny bit about why it was delayed. So it was, at least the way she puts it, some of it was her doing. So in an interview, she said recently that they were wanting to move the film up much earlier. I assume they being the studio. And she goes on to say, and I was like, you guys, it's got to be summer of 2020. Like, it's got to be. And that was what I always wanted. So that's actually really interesting because I've been wondering pretty much every time I talk about Wonder Woman 84 why it was pushed back so far. My theory was just to give Shazam breathing room and maybe to try and not compete with Endgame because, when old Wonder Woman 84 comes out, hopefully well, I won't say hopefully, but there will probably be some kind of Marvel fatigue by then. I don't know. It's just the first Wonder Woman movie is one of their most successful. It made like $861 million. So it's done really well. It's like two Shazams basically. So I know they're really banking on it. And I would be kind of nervous sitting on a property like that when it's completely done and just sitting there. It's like worth $1 billion. What if it leaks somehow? It's not unprecedented for that kind of thing to happen. So I would be kind of anxious if I was Warner Brothers, but I'm sure it's well guarded. In any case, another thing that the director Patty Jenkins went on to talk about is now that it's pushed back, she's wishing it had come out a little bit sooner, in all honesty. She went on to say and says, and now I've just screened a version of the film and I'm like, oh my god, can we move it back again? I'm dying to release this film, but of course it's good and fine. It's just frustrating to have to wait. Yeah, I agree, it is frustrating to have to wait, but it's probably gonna be all worth it in the end. These standalone movies seem to be what works the best for DC. Shazam did okay, but the first Wonder Woman did phenomenal. Aquaman did unbelievably good, taking in over $1 billion. So it's kind of like they started off and didn't do it right with making a bunch of movies that were trying to be more interconnected without focusing on just a solo character. The conventional wisdom, I guess, at the time was you just make an Avengers movie. Well, the thing with the Avengers is they built up to it. So DC kind of jumped the gun with Batman v Superman and everything. So I think they've got the right idea doing essentially solo movies. I just want to know how Wonder Woman 84 ties in to all the others and how Shazam and all of those tie together. It's really crazy right now. It's hard to know exactly what all is going to happen. Oh, another crazy thing too with this is we know a lot about the movie too, Wonder Woman 84. We know the villain. It's going to be Cheetah, played by Kristen Wiig. So that's pretty cool. It's very, down-to-earth Wonder Woman villain. It's not like they're trying to have her fight Darkseid or something just totally out of the blue. It's one of her most well-known villains. It would be like, I don't know, having Superman fight Lex Luthor. It just makes perfect sense. So all that together combined, the director, Gal Gadot being a good actress, just it seems like they have a good story. I think it's going to be good. So I'm definitely hyped for it, but let me know down below what you think. Do you wish it had come out in 2019? Are you ambivalent? Are you going to see this movie? But that's all for now. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. And as always, thank you for watching and being a part of DC Fans United.
End of line.